Greetings dear children. In this video we are going to look into the new pattern question paper for English Core CBSE class 12. A lot of changes CBSE has brought to the question format for class 12 CBSE board examination. What are the changes that we are going to look into? English Core code number 301 class 12 2020-21. The total examination is divided into two parts. Part A 40 marks and part B 40 marks. In part A, the first two questions are reading comprehension. It is for 20 marks. All the 10 questions appears in the form of MCQs. Multiple choice questions based on one unseen passage to assess comprehension, interpretation and reference. Vocabulary and inference of meaning will also be assessed. The passage may be factual, descriptive or literary. 10 out of 11 questions to be done. 10 questions you have to choose from the MCQs. And the total questions asked 11. Second is also reading comprehension, multiple choice questions based on one unseen case-based factual passage with verbal visual inputs like statistical data, charts, newspaper reports, etc. 10 out of 11 questions to be done. So here also you will get MCQs 11 and you have to write 10. This is the two reading passages. The combined word limit for both the passages will be 700 to 750 words, not a lengthy passage. When we combine both these passages, the maximum length is 700 to 750. That's all. The next section is literature, 20 marks. These are also MCQs, different types of MCQs. As the third question, it will appear multiple choice questions based on two prose extract. One is from the books Flamingo and Vistas to assess comprehension and appreciation. Refer to the lines to answer questions based on the given extract. Any 2 out of 3 extracts to be done. 1 mark each. So under question number 3rd, there will be 3 extracts. One from Flamingo, 1 or 2 from Flamingo, or at least 1 from Vistas. It can be vice versa also. 2 from Vistas and 1 from Flamingo. And you have to answer 2 multiple choice questions. And question number 4 is multiple choice questions based on a poetry extract. Here it is poetry from the book Flamingo to assess comprehension, analysis and inference. Refer to the lines to answer questions based on the given extract. Any 1 out of 2 extracts to be done, 4 marks. So as question number 4, you will be asked poetry extract. Two will be asked and you have to choose at least 1. So 1 into 4 marks. That is the question number 4th. Then here Question number 5. Text-based questions to assess comprehension, analysis, inference, and interpretation from the textbooks, from the books Flamingo and Vistas. 8 out of 10 questions to be done. So here also question number 5, MCQs. 10 MCQs will be asked and you have to write 8. And these questions are based on the entire chapters from Flamingo and Vistas. Very short questions with 4 options. You have to choose the right option. So total in part A, that is reading comprehension, you will get 40 marks. A lot of choices are there. In question number 1, 11 questions will be asked. You have to write 10. And in the second question also, 11 will be asked, 10 you have to write. In literature session, 3 prose extract will be asked. You have to write 2. And in poetry, 2 will be asked. You have to write 1. And in the MCQs of text-based, full story-based questions, that you have to answer 8 and 10 will be asked. Come to the part 2. Subjective questions, 40 marks. First, writing section, 60 marks. Question number 1, short writing task. Notice can be asked, advertisement up to 50 words. 1 out of 2 that you have to write. 1 out of 2. Given questions to be answered. It's only for 3 marks. Format carries 1 mark, content 1 mark, and expression 1 mark. This is question number 6. Then second, short writing task again. It is formal or informal invitation, a reply to invitation, and it is up to 50 words. 1 out of 2 given questions to be answered. Here question number 7, it's for 3 marks, and this also for 3 marks. Choices are there. Both questions carry choices. The next question, question number 8. Letters based on verbal or visual input. So it is letters. In approximately 120-150 words. Letter types include application for a job, letters to the editor, giving suggestions or opinion in issues of public interest, that is letters to editor. 1 out of 2 given questions to be answered, 5 marks. So here also you have the choice and it is for 5 marks. That is the general writing session. Question number 9, that is article writing or report writing. Speech or debate is deleted, so they will not be asked. You have article or report for this year's examination. Descriptive and analytical in nature, based on verbal inputs, to be answered in 120-150 words. 1 out of the 2 given questions to be answered, 5 marks. So this is also for 5 marks. So this is the general writing session, total for 16 marks. Then literature section, 24 marks. This is question number 10. 5 short answer type questions. This is short answer type questions. Number is 5 out of 6. 6 will be asked. From prose and poetry from the book Flamingo, to be answered in 30 to 40 words. Question should elicit internal responses through critical thinking. So this carries 10 marks, which means 5 into 2, 10 marks. Total questions will be asked 6. From 6 you have to write 5 answers. That is question number 10. Then come to question number 11. 2 short answer type questions out of 3 from prose vistas to be answered in 30-40 marks. Again, vistas, 2 marks questions, 30 to 40 words you have to write. Number of questions 3, you have to write 2. So that is the pattern you have to answer. 2 mark questions will be asked from all the 3 categories, that is from Flamingo prose and Flamingo poetry and Vistas prose. So 2 mark questions are there as question number 10 and question number 11. Next, question number 12. 1 long answer type question, prose poetry. It is from Flamingo to be answered in 120-150 words. 120-150 words long answer type. It can be from prose or poetry, Flamingo text, to be answered to assess global comprehension and extrapolation beyond the text. Questions to be provide evaluative and analytical responses using incidents, events, themes as reference points. Any 1 out of 2 questions to be done. 2 choices will be there. 1 into 5, 5 marks. That is the mark. Then question number 13. In question number 13, 1 long answer type questions based on the chapters from the book Vistas. 2 questions will be asked. It is also long answer type questions in 120 to 150 words. It is from Vistas to assess global comprehension and extrapolation beyond the text. Questions to provide evaluative and analytical responses using incidents, events, themes as reference points. Any 1 out of 2 questions to be done. Here also 1 into 5, that is 5. So in writing session you will get this much mark, 24. 24 plus 60, that is 40. So this year's question is equally divided into 2 parts, part A and part B. Part A is reading session and part B is writing session. Look at the prescribed books, Flamingo English Reader and Vistas. Deleted topics from these texts. Note making is not there, summary is not there. And from literature session Flamingo, Poets and Pancakes is not there, the interview, going places and roadside stand. From Vistas, the Tiger King, Journey to the End of the Earth and Memories of Childhood. These much lessons are deleted during this year's examination. Then from writing session, no poster making, business or official letters are not there. Then speech or debate. This much is deleted from the writing session also. Now let us look a detailed analysis of the questions. So this year's question pattern is like this. Written test for 80 marks and internal marks, that is ASL, for 20 marks. Total 100 marks. And this pattern is like this: 40, 44 reading session, 44 writing session. This is for listening and this is for speaking. Like that, 100. And the question is divided into two parts: part A and part B. That is what we are going to look. And this is an external examination, ASL, assessment of speaking and listening skill. Now let us check a sample question paper for 2020-21 English Core. Look at that. Part A contains 40 marks. Reading session, read unseen passage 1 to 10, 20 marks. Look at that. This is the reading passage. On the basis of your understanding of the above passage, answer any 10 questions from the 11 given below. 11 questions are there, you have to write 10. All these are MCQs. You have to choose the right answer. Look at here. This is the second question and this is the third question. It is a complex multiple choice. Fourth question. Then 5A for visually impaired candidates. Then sixth question. Then 7th, 8th, all these are MCQs. 9th question, 10th question, 4 options are there. 11th question, it is a complex multiple choice. 4 choices are there, you have to choose the right one. Then second passage, read the passage given below. Second passage is here with look at with some datas and information. Some pictures are also there, and on the basis of the above given passage, you have to answer these MCQs 1 into 10. 11 questions will be asked, you have to answer 10. Look at the first MCQ. And here the second MCQ, it is a complex one. You have to choose the answer from A, B, C, D. And C, 4, 6th. 6th is also complex one, complex multiple choice. Then 7th question, again multiple choice. 8th question, multiple choice. 9th question. 10th question. You have to analyze this picture and choose the right option. And this is the 11th question, one extra question. Then next section is literature. Literature section you can see here. It is also MCQs. Food is more important for survival than identity. This is the question asked here. 4 plus 4. 3 will be asked and you have to answer any 2. Any 2 you have to answer here. Okay. Look at the question and its format. The phrase transit homes refer to the dwellings that are unhygienic, inadequate, fragile, temporary. Which is the answer? You have to choose. All the 4 questions are MCQs. You have to choose the right answer. Then passage 2. This is another passage. They had merely heard that Mahatma, who wanted to help them, was in trouble. This is from Indigo. That 4 options are there. Again, second question 4 options. Third question 4 options. And fourth question 4 options. Then passage number 3rd. Jo was starting to fuss with her hands. This is from would wizard hit mummy? These are also multiple choice. As it is a reading session, you have to read and understand the passage and choose the right option. This is a complex multiple choice. So complex multiple choice can be asked from literary passage also. Next, read the extract given below and attempt any one of the two given by answering the questions that follow. This is poetry extract on sour cream walls, donations, Shakespeare's head. What does the expression sour cream walls suggest? 4 options are there. You have to choose the right option. Then second question, third question, and fourth question. Then its choice question, we have imagined for the mighty dead. Like that, 1, 2, 3, 4 and fourth questions are asked. Then fifth question, attempt any 8 questions from the 10 given below. This is also MCQs. The writer tones down the philosophical load inherent in the rat trap with the inclusion. 4 options are there. Choose the statement that is not true. Here also 4 options. Third question carries 4 options. Fourth question carries 4 options. Fifth question is also the same. Sixth question the same pattern. Seventh question the same pattern. Eighth question also. Then ninth question. Then 10th question. That is the end of part A. That is the MCQ session, reading session. You need not write anything for that 40 marks. Just write the right option and you will get 40 marks. If all the options are chosen rightly, you will get 40 marks. Next part is part B, that is writing. Attempt any one. This is notice or little advertisement. 1 into 3 marks. Write a notice or here an advertisement. Advertisement or notice is prominent for this year, and attempt any one of the following. Here write a reply for the invitation, and here invite your cousins. These are the 2 questions. These 2 questions for 50 words word limit and 3 marks each. Then as 8th question, you have to write a letter. 1 into 5 marks. Look at the question here. So here this question is write a letter to the editor of the Real Times, then explaining your concern along with the rationale behind the importance of garbage segregation. Suggest ways. Or its optional question is also another letter. Look at here, letter 100 to 120 words, responding to given advertisement, submitting your candidature with detailed biodata. This is job application, letter with biodata that you have to remember. Question number 9. This is article writing. It's for 5 marks. 120 to 150 words. Some verbal inputs are there. Then another is, then this is a report as an option for article, a report. So like that, it's for 3 plus 5, that is 16 marks for general writing. Then literature writing, attempt any 5 out of 6, 2 into 5 questions. It is from Flamingo and poetry. Flamingo prose and poetry. And 11th question is again 2-mark question, 30 to 40 words. You have to write 2 out of 3 from Vistas. And 12th question is 120 to 150 words, long answer type question. One from the prose or another from prose or again Flamingo prose. And the last question, question number 13, attempt any one. Out of these 2 you have to write 1 question. It is from Vistas. And the rest 20 marks is internal, that is ASL, that your teacher will conduct a listening and speaking skill and a recorded 20 marks and upload it to CBSE. So this is the question pattern for CBSE 2021 examination. Go through it and know the pattern. Dear children, this is the pattern of the CBSE 12th class English question paper. If any changes that the board will bring, I will inform you. For that, you have to subscribe the channel and press the bell icon. Then you will get the updated video on question paper on time. Thank you.